Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Hernan Gomez out there with Medu. Then there's Parker. And it's Satoransky in at the shooting guard. Now here's Brown. And here is James. Fires the three. The putback. No dice on the putback jam. Parker left side. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
James with it from outside the arc. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Here's Satoransky. No good from outside. Here's James. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Buries it from three-point range. 5 points in the game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Takes it inside. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. For 3. Brown. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Medu. Offensive rebound. Parker passes to Hernan Gomez. Good on the triple.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
James against Satoransky. Here's Papagiannis. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Takes it off the glass.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Here's James. He has 5. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Pass to Satoransky. With the teardrop. That one's not going to go. To the inside. Here's Brown. And here's James outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. James has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Calathis. Hernan Gomez covering. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Here's James. Fabianis kicks to Korkmaz. Brown the pass to Kalathis. No good with the triple.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Crafty move, and Parker with the layup.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
From deep, James. That one doesn't go.
Got it! Oh, what a hit! That is such a tough shot.
OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
They've got Fall, and it's Lapro Vitola in at the point.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
It's good from long range.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Puts up a deep three. Here's Moniunas. Fall with the rebound. Here's Abrinas, covered by Moniunas. Right into the basket.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Passing game, no good. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Abrinas' shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Launches from deep. And it's Okobo missing.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Here's Anderson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Now here's Moniunas. Scoreless thus far. Back to Diallo. Shot clock at 5. They can't stop the run with that one.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
First team foul.
I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
It's been a very successful stretch for him.
I mean, you are so right. This is quite a run they're on.
Anderson's shot is off. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
Team foul.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passing game, the pass to Monaco. Down low. And the basket by Game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Anderson. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Anderson's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Puts up a deep 3. And the basket by Game's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Laprovitola. Still scoreless. Abrinas' shot is off.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
It's stolen. Here's Laprovitola. And it's blocked. Pecoron. He's covered by Anderson. The lead now cut to single digits. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Abrinas. He's guarded by Diallo. Abrinas' shot is off.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Now here's Diallo. That's the Game. Off target from outside. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm. Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Both free throws good from Anderson.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Diallo has the open look. Off target with his 3. All by himself.
Diallo. Second personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in.
The ball goes to the away team.
Off the inbound. And the first half is now in the books. They lead by 12. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
30 seconds.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint. Oh, that joke.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are. And that concludes.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so here's the home team, down by 12. Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James, and it's Papagiannis in at the 5 spot. Medu is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Parker, and it's Zadaransky in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Parker. Here's Medu. This one for three. Drills it from outside.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Here's Papagiannis. In the corner, it's Kalathis. Here's Korkmaz. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Parker passes to Zadaransky. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Zadaransky's got his first 2 points.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
From deep, James drops in the tray.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Out to Parker. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Brown. Parker's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Papagiannis can't hit. And they're on the break. Medu passes to Hernan Gomez. Right wing. Out to the right wing. From outside, off the mark. Intercepted. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Out to Parker. Bangs home the trifecta. Parker's got 5 points so far.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Zadaransky against James. Pass to Brown. Six to shoot. Here's Kalathis. Takes the three. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Inside. Pass to Medu. Knocked away. Here's Korkmaz. Good. It's Kalathis who picks up the assist. Korkmaz has got his first bucket of the night.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
1:44 left here in the third quarter. And here's James outside. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got 6 rebounds in the game. James defending. Into the lane. Shoots from the line. Shots good by Hernan Gomez.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Here's Kalathis. No scoring in this one.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. They could have used way more from him.
First personal foul. First team.
.54 seconds left to play in the third. Can't connect from short range. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Now, here's Parker. He's got 5. First trip to the free throw. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the
After the review, the ruling on the floor is over.
2 shots. The play
To
will be
detail
reviewed.
what
2
constituted
minutes are allowed
the
for review
original
play.
personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Coletas, no luck.
Home team foul. Papagiannis. First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Seven seconds left in the third. No good on the quick three.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Corniche, Diallo out there with Blossingame, and it's Maniunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Laprovitola. Anderson outside. Anderson the screen. Clock at 4. That one falls.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Moniunas finds Diallo. And the jam by Moniunas.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Okobo. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Okobo's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And it's Abrinas in the corner. The 3-pointer is right on target.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Laprovitola passes to Abrinas. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Count it.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
The 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Here's Corniche, defended by Anderson.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
To the paint, stolen away. Here's Okobo. It's hauled in by Laprovitola. Okobo's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Pass to Fall. Now here's Moniunas, guarded closely. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Anderson for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Abrinas the pass to Laprovitola. High arcing shot and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul, first team.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Puts up a deep three. The shot, no good.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Misses the wing three. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Bosingame. 5 to shoot. Pass to Okobo. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Laprovitola.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. Jedi Osman out there with Omer Yurtseven, and it's Nunn in at the point guard position. Now Brown. Here's Kalathis. James, a screen on Nunn. And there's the drive, and down it goes. 2 points.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Check by James. Hits the three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Check by James. Up again. Doesn't go that time. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter, he was all alone on that one.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Nunn from the top of the key. Yurtseven Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
So it's the home team now. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. James can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shot from the wing. Can't get it to drop.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And it's rejected. The three ball. And no good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brown finds James. Again, the miss by James.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Ball is turned over. Rookie team ball.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the second free throw is good. They get it back. None. No good with a layup. Here's Calathis. Yes, it's good. Athens trails by 3. Check by James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Calathis. The rebound by Nunn. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here is James. Keeps it alive. The rebound by Osman. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And stolen by Brown. And here comes the break. Up ahead. And James gets it to go. James has got 6.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
It's 7 a screen. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Now here's your 7. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Here's Osman. And another shot. And he lays it in. Your 7's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
James outside. And it's James with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And at the end of 1, a close. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Athens trails by 5. So on the floor for Athens. And there's the screen. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's a Kobo after the basket by Athens.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for your home team.
That one misses. The home team calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Athens trails by 4. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Akobo. Here's the break. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the three. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
A deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. On offense, here is Athens. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
That shot wide open. Timeout. 6 points for him.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Athens.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Offensive rebound. Diallo outside. Launches it. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Covered by Diallo. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
Looking to win the run. Akobo, no good. Athens leading by 3. And they're on the run. He lays it in. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. They set a pick. Here's Mata-Yunus. There's the triple. Drains the triple.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Mata-Yunus after the basket by Athens. Oh, misses the dunk. On offense, here is Athens. They're on a 16-7 run. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
We've got a minute 48 left in the first half of basketball. He shoots it.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Pass to Akobo. Here's the 3. And he can't get that one. Athens leading by 4. On the clock. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. The rebound by Corneli. Diallo on the wing. No made baskets yet. On offense, here is Athens. They're on a 16-7 run. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
from downtown, sinks it from distance. He has 6.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one goes. 3 for 9 for him.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Pass to Cornelie. Diallo outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Athens up 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
You take a look at the home team. I mean, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the home team. And that's it for halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Kalathis. Pass to James. Off target from outside. Athens leading by 5. And for Athens, we've got Jedi Osman. Also a Marriott 7 out there. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 slot.
That's about as good of a look as you're going to get. Nice execution.
Now, here is James. A quick shot there. It's off target. Pass to Osman. Right side, none. 16 feet out. Doesn't go for him.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Kalathis. Nunn defends. And he lays it up and in. Kalathis has got his second basket on the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
From outside the arc. That shot off the mark. Here's James. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. 1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Here's James. And he drains the quick shot. James has got 10.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Fires the 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtseven's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Check by James. Outside Nunn. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And they're on the break.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
James deciding where to go with it. Here's Kalathis. Nunn defends. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Team foul.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
He hits the second from the line. Athens leading by 7. And here they come. Pass to Osman. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Osman's gotten 4 this quarter.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now, here is James. He's got 10.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Shot's good by James.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
1:16 left in the third quarter here. From the arc. He can't hit that time.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People.
The players of the video review and the NBA news. There will be
Smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A minute 4 left in the third quarter of the game. On the attack, Nunn. And he slams it in one-handed.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. James, outside. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Korkmaz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Athens leading by 3. Here's Hernan Gomez. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hernan Gomez has gotten his first basket of the night. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. James passes to Brown. Here's Korkmaz. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Korkmaz has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's your 7. Pass to Nunn. Second shot opportunity. No good there.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's Athens leading by just 2. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And for Athens, James up top. He's covered by Grant to tie it up. Misses at the rim.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
3-pointer. And another miss by Athens. And there's James from the arc. The shot misses. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Athens.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunity.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
The home team calls timeout. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told them, quote, "If we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride." It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Up and in on the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And it ends up out of bounds. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens. On Saturday, then on Tuesday. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
Diallo outside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam. And so it's Athens with it. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
McGarron. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Big time move to the rack. And look, his teammates are loving it.
Yeah, so am I. Everybody loves an aerial show. Here's Akobo. He's covered by Grant. Grant with a steal. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Covered by Diallo. Clock at 6. Right wing. Lets it fly. The shot, no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And so it's Athens with it. They trail by 3. Lays it up and banks it in.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and that was no question. Powered it down.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Akobo. Here he goes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They've looked a little more settled since the break. They had trouble getting into a flow there in the first half, but their shooting's been much better here in the second.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line, and no surprise here at this stage of the game.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Good on both.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Athens. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Tries again.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw and possession here. The home team calls timeout. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Drops. He ties it up.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Grant outside. Six seconds separating the shot and game clock. And so it's Athens with it to take the lead. Missed it! Money!
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
Shoots from 12. Can't cash it in! Oh, the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often, but they tried to call for a timeout when they had none left.
A total lack of awareness there. Didn't seem to know they were out of timeouts. You don't expect to see that at this level.
Grant, he just completely lost his concentration, I think. Should have been paying better attention at that moment. Misses. And so they get the victory here at home. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It's Athens facing the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Osman in at the four-man position. Clock at 6. Hernan Gomez a screen. Puts it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. Slukas, Satoransky covering. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Now here's Satoransky. Tight defense on him. Defended by none. Hands it from downtown. He's got 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Medu. Athens getting their last shot to go. Back to Parker. Sinks the 15-footer.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that. When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Out to Parker. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's defended by Yurtsevin. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range. Satoransky's got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Lets it go with the 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Athens trails by 8. Here's Nunn. Plays it up off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Driving inside. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He's got 7.
Got to talk on defense that left him all alone.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Rebound by Parker. Releases. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And now Athens on the break. Back to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Yurtsevin. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Parker with the 3. Kept alive. Satoransky with it. There's the drive, and the shot goes in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And here is Athens now, trailing by 10.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Here's Medu. Scoreless thus far. Yurtsubin with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Defended by none, and he banks in the layup.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
There's Slukas. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5. Tipped away. There's Sonoronsky, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Up by... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Taking a look at Athens. Really left alone that team. Abrinas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
On Wednesday and then on Saturday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Anderson outside, stolen by Grant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Lapro Vitola. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Athens shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And Grant no good on that one. It's up a 3. It's stolen by Brown. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. The 11-footer, the putback. Fall with the rebound. Pushing it up. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
To the middle. Anderson against Grant. Knocked loose and taken away by Brown. Papa Petro. Banked in off the glass.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Stripped away. Here's Brown. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
to the wing right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Anderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Anderson.
Good on the second free throw. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Down low. It's hauled in by Athens.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Anderson. Athens getting their last shot to go. Abrinas the pass to Anderson. Great look, but off the mark.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
From downtown, off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. It's blocked, and so it looks like Athens will retain possession here. 51 seconds left here in the second. Petro.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Athens foul call. Number 40. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. Anderson outside. To the paint. Here's Fall. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Petro. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Shoots the 3, sinks the triple. 6 points for him. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Athens ahead, up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Thank you for being with us. Now,
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And here is Athens now. The lead is 2. Parker out there with Medu. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Zadaransky in at the 2 spot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin. It's Lucas in at the 2 guard. Nunn grabs the board. Athens leading by 4. Pass to Yurtsevin. Lucas. Zadaransky covering. Shot from the wing. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Now here's Zadaransky. He's covered closely. Hernan Gomez passes to Zadaransky. Back to Hernan Gomez. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now Athens with it. It's a one-point game. Here's Osman. Powered down with both hands.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
At the line for your home team.
The play is under video review under NBA.
It is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one misses. And here is Athens now. They lead by 1. Rebound by Parker. And they're pushing it up. Satoransky against Nunn. Now Parker. Back to Satoransky. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Athens.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Lays it up and banks it in. Hernan Gomez has got his second basket of the game.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Hernan Gomez has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Pass to Medu, fires for 3. They get it back. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 16 points for him.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Nunn. And it's off from three-point range. A tight game here in Cleveland. Finished off the break.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Slukas passes to Yurtsevin. From deep three-point land. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Offensive rebound. And Satoransky kicks to Parker. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got 3 assists now in this one. Back to Yurtsevin. To the right side. Osman's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Goes up off the inbound. And the bucket is good from Satoransky in deep. Satoransky's got 9.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
None, that's good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Medu. And it's Osman with the rebound. And here is Athens now. Hernan Gomez with the ball. He's got 6. Here's Osman. Here's Yurtsevin. Can't hit from 12. Here's Medu. Still without a basket. And good that time.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Yurtsevin. The shot will not fall. Yurtsevin's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field.
Hernan Gomez. First personal foul, second team foul.
19 seconds left in the third. Out left to the wing. Here's Medu. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Leading by 6. And coming up as soon as we And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Parker. Medu is out there with Hernan Gomez, and Satoransky in at the shooting guard.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
There's Lucas, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Defended by none. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And it's a completely new group for Athens.
Number 26, first personal foul.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Bucket is good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
To the inside. Ball's knocked loose.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Athens trails by 12. And here is Grant. Brown dishes to Grant. Athens moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Petro. Athens with another miss. Here's the break. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. The layup missed.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Here's Brown. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Anderson for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes. Athens foul. Number 40. Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. They get it back. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Grant, that's good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Abrinas. No good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Brown's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. The kick out to Anderson. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Brown will bring it up for Athens. Offensive rebound. Lays it up off the glass.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
From downtown, Fall with the rebound. Here's the three. Abrinas the pass to Laprovitola. Poke loose. And now Athens on the break. Petro. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Petro at the line.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Number 40, third personal foul, second team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the other home team, number 8.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
There's Brown with the three. The rebound by Anderson. Here's Laprovitola. He's covered by Grant. Anderson in the post. Brown's there. Driving the lane. Chalk up 2 there.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Fall with the rebound. This one for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have to clear it.
joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. To the wing, right side. Parker passes to Metu. 4-3. Goes back up. And Parker with the lay-in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And it's James with the jam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Parker outside. Puts up a deep three. From beyond the arc and then some.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
James outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the shot goes down. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. From deep. Hernan Gomez with a rebound.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Yep, count it.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
James with the ball. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Going inside, and it's James with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Basket's good.
That's one thing about Willie. He has no trouble being aggressive, particularly when operating close.
Sends it home from three-point land.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Stolen. Here's the break. Brown gets the bucket. Brown's got 5 points.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Parker. And he banks in the layup. Parker's got his third basket on the night right there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
James with the ball, covered by Saturansky. Brown finds James, 6 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both free throws good from James.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Now here's Saturansky. Check by James. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. 5 points in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Korkmaz. Parker defending. Korkmaz, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Pass to Metu. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. The drive by Korkmaz. And Parker pulls it down. Lets a floater go. Hauled in by Brown. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
There's 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Metu. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Kalathis. Driving to the basket. Misses in close. Here's Metu. And that's not gonna go. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Up 5. And we'll be back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Pass to Akobo. Beyond the arc. No good that time.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
For 3. They get the rebound. And the 3 off target. Diallo right side. Good.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
On Monday, and then on Tuesday, the 3 drills it from deep. Diallo's got 5 points in the quarter.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Akobo. Still no points. Here's Matayunas. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Outside, Anderson. Connects from downtown.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Pass to Akobo. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Fall.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Jacks up a 3. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
That one's off. And he can't hit the second. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Fall. An easy 2 on the layup.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Launches a 3. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Anderson passes to Fall. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first half of basketball. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Offline with a 3.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
No good with a jumper from the wing.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Diallo, great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Let's go with a 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Awesome game. First person.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Here's Corneli. No points so far. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
.27 seconds left in the second quarter. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. They lead by 13. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise.
They're doing a nice job of getting their feet wet in the paint. I like the aggression, powering it up and sending it down.
All right, let's turn now to take. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Kalathis. Chemezi Metu out there with Willie Hernan Gomez. And it's Satoransky in a shooting guard. Outside, Brown. On the take, and the jam by Brown.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Back to Satoransky. To the middle. Pass to Metu. 5 to shoot. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Metu's got 6. Metu's gone 3 of 5 from the field. Cuts off the pass. To the paint. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And here's Brown. Here's Kalathis. And there's James from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. 12 points for him.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Shot's good by James.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Pass to Metu. This one for 3. Here's Parker, and Parker throws it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. Second.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. He misses the free throw.
Team. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Now, here is James. 16 points for him. Korkmaz passes to James. Shoots over Parker. The shot by James, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Sadaransky. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Metu's gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Kalafis. And no good. The dry spell continues. Check by James. No good. In and out off the rim.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Right wing. Inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Korkmaz passes to James. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Korkmaz. Still without a bucket. 4 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Unable to get that one. Check by James. Out to the right wing. No luck on that one.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes...
Oh! Hammers it home.
So nice. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Parker. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Willie Hernan Gomez, and it's Sadaransky in at the 2.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Parker, and Parker throws it down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Lets it go from deep. Pass to Metu. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for 2, Chimezi Metu.
He hits the second from the line. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Cornelie.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And he drops it first. Anderson's checked in for Metu.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside, Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. A Kobo, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Away team ball.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Fall.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Oh, it's stolen. Launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. It's Anderson on the wing. And he makes it on the layup.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's a Kobo. No good on the 3.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Here's Anderson. And he makes it.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Diallo. Offensive rebound. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Second chance effort, and they pick up 2.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
3-pointer. The rebound by Diallo.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
All the prayer from beyond half court is off the mark. Diallo's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Covered by Diallo. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
To end the run, driving in. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
The ball goes to the away team.
51 seconds left in the game. Here's a Kobo. He gets it in there. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Covered by Diallo. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Deflects the pass. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Fall. And so they get the victory here at home. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. Brown out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Kalathis in at the point guard position.
taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's James. Round kicks to Papagiannis. Pass to Kalathis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here is Athens now. Lucas, James cover. Quick shot there, and it's off target. We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Cork Miles. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here is Athens now. There's Lucas. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's James. Pass to Kalathis. 5 to shoot. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini app and flipped it in for the score.
Counted good.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Here's Papagiannis. They set the pick. Pass to Kalathis. And it's blocked. Inside, Osman kicks to Hernan Gomez. Yurtsevin passes to Nunn. It's up a 3. They get it again. Yurtsevin. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
The drive by James, and he banks in the layup. James has got his second basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Basket counts. James has got his third basket of the night right there. Now Athens with it, trailing by 2.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Kalathis. Nunn grabs the board. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Athens shooting their first foul shot of the night. .135 left in the first. Lucas passes to Yurtsevin. There's Lucas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps on.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. To the middle. Yurtsevin, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Kalathis. Misses the 3. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And they get it back. There's Lucas. Hits it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Kalathis. Defended by Nunn. Calathes gets the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Count that one. James with it. He has 6. Launches it from deep. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Pass to none. Over Calathes. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Athens leads by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Athens.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
We got Diallo. Passing game out there with Corniche. And it's a Kobo in at the shooting guard position.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And it's a completely new group for Athens. Yurtseven's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. To the left wing. Fires from deep. Akobo. That's good. Akobo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Diallo. Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. Awesome game. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
He takes it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Launches it. Another shot, and the layup is good. 6 points for him.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
They're getting outworked on the glass, and those second chance buckets have devastated their defense.
Here's Moniunas out to the wing, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's a look at the schedule for Athens. On Monday, then on Wednesday. Athens leading by 5. Down low. He has yet to score.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Good, and Grant gets the assist. Brown's got the lead up to 9 now for Athens. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Passing game, no good.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And the shot is good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Corniche. Here's Wasengame. Halt the run. Unable to get that one. Wasengame's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Grant. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
from deep three-point territory. Passing game, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
The kick out to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. And it's finished off by Grant as he lays it in. And Athens leads by 15.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Cornish. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Boston game. Here's a Kobo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Our Kobo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Grant, and it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake, but they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triples.
Kept alive. Can't throw down the putback.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Ball stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Cornish. Offensive rebound. And so it's Athens finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2.
And now, not a bad... And that is it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Osman in at the 4. Here's Kalathis. It's hauled in by Athens. We've got Brown. Korkmaz is out there with James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5. Yep, that one goes.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Nunn in at the point guard. Here's Kalathis, and he's good on the 3 ball. Kalathis has got 7 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
They've got James. Korkmaz is out there with Brown, and it's Kalathis in at the 1. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. But plenty of time to get back in it. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And now Athens on the break. None can't get it to fall.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Lucas, James defending. Takes it inside. It's good. 10 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It's Brown on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. The 19-foot shot pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Brown's got his second bucket. Yurtsevin passes to Osman. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep, James. It's hauled in by Athens.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Brown with the screen on none. Drops in the tray. Calathes has got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
They get it back. Yurtsevin passes to Lucas. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. Good on the shot. Yurtsevin's got 12 points in the game. Here's Calathes, defended by none. Korkmaz kicks to James. And here's Brown outside. That one, no good. Athens leading by 17. James looking it over. Fires away from way outside. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. James has gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. Pass to Osman. Lucas. He's covered by Brown. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Papagiannis can't hit. For Athens, they've shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
Substitution on the court.
Now Athens with it. 17-point game. Pass to Osman. Three-pointer. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's none in at the point. Six to shoot. Oh, good on the three.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
A Kobo, that's good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Grant outside. Goes back up. Yunus grabs the miss.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Diallo, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's a Kobo. No good on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Athens.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
They get the rebound, so the wing on the left goes up again, and the jumper is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
No good from Blossomgame.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Here's a Kobo. Pass to Corniche. They need this. Here's Blossomgame. Makes it off the glass.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players, so I think it's a good thing overall.
Grant, that's good. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away. .105 left to play here in the fourth.
Away team foul. Blossomgame. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Athens.
And that one misses.
Number 26. Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. There's a minute left to play in the final quarter. Here's Diallo. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Grant. It's Brown with the drive, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Odiunas a screen on Brown. There's the triple. He can't get that one. Now Athens with it. They're on an 18-5 run. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From the arc. The shot, no good. Now here's Brown. He's tightly guarded, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo. Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brown outside. And the 3 off target. So it's Athens winning this one easily. They won this game.
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Willie Hernangomez, also Chimezi Metu out there, and it's Parker in at the 3. Just 5 to shoot. Metu in the post. Hernangomez there. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Back to Metu. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Parker over to the wing. The 3. And it's Metu missing. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Osman. He takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Knocks down the long J.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The shot's good.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Now here's Nunn, covered by Saturansky.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Osman passes to Nunn. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Saturansky outside. For 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Here we go. Finished off the break.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Offensive board. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Give him 8.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
The kick out to Nunn. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Away team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Over Yurtseven. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Saturansky. Nunn defends. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Athens, not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
When I look at this visiting team, they've exceeded expectations, and that's still putting it lightly. They're playing fantastic ball and are very dangerous.
Poke loose and stolen by Nunn. And here's Yurtseven. Soft touch off the glass.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Parker outside. Saturansky outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Baseline try. Osman, no good.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
And he drives in. Count that bucket. 10 points for him.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And the layup is good off the glass. Oh, it's stolen away. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's Athens up by 4, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Athens.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Defended by Brown. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Nunn. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set. Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing. Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And there's the rejection. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Count the basket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And the visitors call time here. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Defended by Brown. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Athens leading by 5. For 3. It's hauled in by Fall.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
All sorts of time. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Defended by Brown. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Out to the right wing. Here's Nunn. Can't get it to go. He's made 3. He's missed 3 so far. Outside, Anderson. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And now just a 1-point Athens lead.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
So they take the lead. He's got 6.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And he gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Anderson. It's good. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Picked it out of midair. There's 47 seconds left in the second. Off with the layup. 14 feet away. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Nunn defends. Outside, Anderson. Off target from 3-point range. On offense, here is Athens. Brown finds Nunn. Lets it go from 11. It's not going to go for him. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anderson's got 6.
Any possession that ends with him finishing at the rim is ideal.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Leading by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks as always for watching.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And Athens calls time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Athens trails by 3. Omer 7 out there with Jedi Osman. And it's Grant in at the point guard position. 7 a screen. And it's Grant with a 3. Grant's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Willie Hernan-Gomez is out there with Chemezi Metu. And it's Saturansky in at the point. And for Athens, we've got Omer 7. And it's Osman in at the power forward position. Hernan-Gomez, no good.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots. Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
It's Hernan-Gomez with a drive. Pass to Metu. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. He's got 12.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
For the lead. And Metu pulls it down.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
This one for 3. The offensive rebound.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Parker. From down in the low post, it goes.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Outside for Grant. Here's the 3. Yurtseven. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Yurtseven's got 6 points in the quarter.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Basket counts.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
The 3 ball. Osman with the bucket. Osman's got 5.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Athens.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Launches it. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Satoransky. Here's Parker. 1:33 left in the third. Fires in the triple.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Pass to Osman. Now Graham. Satoransky pulls it in. With the drive. Banked it in off the glass. 19 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Parker right side. And Parker throws it down.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Grant outside. Fires for 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 7 rebounds in the game. Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
From deep. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And another miss by Athens. Satoransky outside. 3 seconds left. And he lays it in. Satoransky's got 6 points in the quarter.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Pass to Anderson. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Athens had some instructions for his guys during the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thanks. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Hey, here's none for 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside, Anderson. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Uses the glass on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Anderson covers. They swipe it. Here we go, one-on-one. And finished off by Anderson.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Hey, here's none for three. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. The rebound by Nunn. Athens trails by 20. Pass to Brown. Blocked! Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Fall.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And here's Brown for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Sinks the tray.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
From deep. That one doesn't drop. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Defended by Brown. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Puts it up. It's hauled in by Fall.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Anderson can't get it to go. And so it's Athens with it. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Nunn's gone just 3 of 10 shooting from the field. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
They need this. And it's good on the lay-in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Oh, swiped away. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Absolutely.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. On offense, here is Athens. It's intercepted. Anderson for 3. That shot, no good. The 3. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
There's the 3. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Nunn. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance.